Hi guys, my name is Lisa Bobet, and in February of 2017, I began a blog called Delusional Faith. My daughter was actually having a stay in the hospital, and God was just pouring all this goodness in my spirit, and I could feel, as He often would just impress upon me, that the things that I was feeling was not just for our journey, it was to share, to encourage other people. And I had already been doing these really long Facebook posts and just basically avoid blogging just because of the commitment and the insecurity of it all. And during that hospital stay, He just really pushed me through that door to say, hey, you need to get over yourself. It's not about you, about your insecurities, about the lies of like, oh, maybe I'm elevating myself. And He's like, it's not about you, it's about me and what I need to do through you. So I started that blog, and I tried writing about once monthly, and then it went to like once every 2 months, and I was just really struggling on keeping up with it. I'm not really good with keeping up with social media either. I have an Instagram and a Facebook for Delusional Faith, but sometimes I'll post 2-3 days in a row, and then sometimes I go like over a week without posting. In December of 2017, while watching a Facebook Live video from a friend, God just placed in my spirit like, okay, that's a really great avenue where you can continue to share the things that I'm impressing upon your heart. I've given you the gift of gab, so run with it. And I was really excited. I immediately, before I could change my mind, created the YouTube channel Delusional Faith. And then I let excuses come in, and I let insecurities come in. And I am fortunate to be surrounded by really strong, powerful women that just are brave and courageous and step out into what God calls them to do. I have some friends who have a YouTube channel. Oh, it's not a YouTube channel. They do Facebook Live videos weekly. And I also have another friend who's like written 3 books. And just like these really obedient women in the sense that God put something in their spirit and they do it. Every time I would see them post, I was so encouraged to be like, yes, like, woohoo, celebrating them, and then also feeling inspired. And then my brother started a YouTube channel about 2 months ago, 3 months ago maybe, and so that relit the fire. And it's now been 9 months since I initially had that impression to begin a YouTube channel, but better late than never. So enough with the excuses. This is it. This is Delusional Faith, and this is just an introduction to let you know what it is and what it's about, and basically the why behind it. So Delusional Faith to me means believing when it's beyond reason to believe. So we were actually believing for something about 2.5, 3 years ago, and as I was talking to people about what I felt in my spirit was going to happen versus what all the facts were saying was going to happen, I kept saying, I know I sound delusional, but I know I sound delusional, but I know I sound delusional, but, and God just really put it in my spirit. One of the times I said that, He goes, that's exactly how I need you to believe, as if you're delusional, because when people are delusional, they are totally out of touch with the facts, and I need you to be out of touch with the facts right now and just get a hold of my truth, and that be the only thing that you focus on. And so after that, it was like, yes, we have got to have delusional faith. And this wasn't the first time we had believed for something. We've actually been on this 5-year journey with our daughter and her diagnosis of cerebral palsy. And so just believing for things and having to go against what our eyes are telling us versus what God's truth is telling us. So that's what delusional faith is. It's believing when it's beyond reason to believe. And the why behind it is because I love encouraging people. Whether it's at the grocery store or through my job, I'm a teacher for remedial math at the local community college, and so everybody who comes in my class pretty much hates math. And just encouraging them and waking them up to see that they are so much more capable than they think they are, that impossible doesn't exist. I love speaking to people seeds of greatness and just having them realize that truth. And so that's the why. And I know that there's a lot of people hurting and struggling through things. And yes, there's some really hard circumstances I'll share in another video the really big storm we went through that really just shifted my perspective. But basically, if I can help people find that same truth, or lead them or remind them or reawaken them, whatever it is, to that same truth that I have to continuously go back to, then yay. Like, that's the point of it, is to get a hold of truth. And I know there's tons of YouTube channels out of there. Trust me, that was one of the things that I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a YouTube channel, and you know, everybody has a YouTube channel and this and that. But God just kept telling me it's not about you, and you can always use another YouTube channel on encouragement, because there's just a ton of negative things out there to get us caught up in the things that get us caught up. So I truly believe this is going to be a blessing to at least somebody, even if it's me watching my own video to remind me of the truth that I need to know. I hope you enjoy it, and see you soon.